You have to move fast, Agent.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Detected.
This is not...
This is one of the trickier control points just because it's an awkward approach. That was bullshit.
It's that time again.
As long as it didn't cheat me out of too much time. I mean, I had like 8 minutes, so. Yeah, look at that bullshit. I mean, this fucking thing, it freaking gifs me out of half my fucking time, dude. Like, well, not half, but what kind of fucking nonsense is that? And I came up in like the worst possible location I could.
Signs critical.
Kind of a sloppy start, but I should be able to make up for it. All these close alleys, a shield would be really ideal. That would be the best weapon to be rocking, but or skill to be rocking, but I don't know. Oh shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Changing magazine.
I'm thinking I might double up my my what do you call it, armor on kill, because I already have a maxed out armor on kill that really does give me quite a bit. It gives me like 25%. If I had 2 of them, it would definitely complement the damage build.
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected. Detected.
Kill squad incoming.
I got it. Circle us. Here. Fire. Boom.
Kill squad down.
Only issue now is that we're almost out of ammo, and I don't think I know of a close place to get any. I mean, I guess, well, actually, it depends on how many enemies we encounter along the way, but I guess I can make do.
You're not gonna survive! Friendly is down!
They ran. Kill them. Right, keep the brick up.
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Heavy fire! Get off the gas! Here we go! What the shit? I can deal with it. Airburst launch!
System curtailed. System reactivated. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yes! I'm set up! Friendly down! Hit him now! Bomber passing up!
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I got nothing.
Agent, I'm picking up radio chatter. Sounds like Black Tusk have sent in an elite kill squad. Be careful.
System restored.
Kill squad down.
We're so close to the control point, I'm just going to double back for ammo. I might get one more retaliation in tonight before this event is over, but I'm really trying to wring this towel for every drop. You know, these assault events are awesome. Farmer's paradise. So whenever I can, you know, it's a good idea to take advantage. That's 2 kill squads that I knocked out, which is really nice. Oh shit. Cover to cover moves are really nice with this firewall. Firewall gives you extra armor when you are doing performing a cover to cover. So that is incredibly helpful when you get caught up in a sticky situation. All you have to do is make sure you know, even if your armor is almost depleted, just look for a cover to the left or right, even if you're going closer to the enemies. And when you have the armor on kill, that provides the best advantage. I need to keep the pressure up. I can't let these motherfuckers get into their defensive formation. I have to keep those fucking medics from those medics and those support stations have to be neutralized. Kind of jumped back into that one. That was kind of sloppy. There should be about 5 more left. Maybe 7. Since I see guys coming up from the right. Damn, these fucking grenadiers are really fucking working me. I think I caught an enemy patrol intersecting with this control point, because this is way more enemies than I'm used to seeing at a control point. I mean by a lot. Look at this. Look at all the guys coming out of the left. I think I saw a laser sight targeting me. probably this motherfucker.
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected.
There they are.
Armor hostile detected.
And there they are.
System reactivated.
That fucking shit is getting in my way here. That's a weird nickname for a soldier, Patty.
Heavily armored hostile
He's
detected.
like, yeah, they call me Patty Cakes. Not even nowadays. That's a normal nickname for a soldier. Ow. These fucking drones are really starting to get on my nerves here. The game's probably going to try to pull me to the right now.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Do I have enough ammo to, I'm out of fucking grenades. I might have. All right. All right, I'm gonna left flank. Yeah, you see my controls are just so fucking shoddy. It's because of these hull sticks are just very, they're not that sensitive, so they require a lot of like overcompensation. It makes it really difficult to lock on an enemy. All right, we did it. Cool. So let's try to grab as much shit as we can this time. Last time I missed a few pickups. Here's one down here. But yeah, I mean that was like, yeah, so 2 kill squads, 4 control points. I mean that should be a pretty decent haul. I got 16 diamond transceivers from 1 Retaliation in Downtown East. Downtown East is the best place for Retaliation, so I mean that's, you know, that's the one I'm always hoping to get whenever I initiate a Black Tusk Retaliation. The ones in you know, the southern part of the map, those are kind of the shittier ones because everything is either far away or in a really awkward, across a very awkward terrain, kind of like Southwest. Fucking horrible spot for retaliations because you can't get through the fucking area. You just can't get through the area the way it's set up. They have it so it just you end up having to cross right along the border of the other area, and then you end up getting a kill squad spawning from the border area. And that's
Okay,
about the
this one
worst thing
hurts.
that can happen because in
I know we
retaliation,
don't
because
talk
now
much,
you have
but
hostiles that
tonight
you
I
can't
hope
even
they treat me
pursue.
well over there.
You have to let
It
them
was
come to
good
you, and
seeing
if
your
it's like
face.
a
There's
bunch of
no other way to
snipers, then
Thank you, Agent.
yeah, you're kind of screwed. I mean, the only thing you can do is rush in, hit them, and rush back out because you only have 30 seconds. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I only got one from fallen cranes. That's kind of lame. But so 10 between those three, 14. All right, so 18. That's pretty good haul, right? I mean, that's pretty freaking decent. Shit. Let's go piss off some more Black Tusk. Actually, first, let's go to the White House and see how we're doing towards our treasure. I didn't even pay attention to what blueprint I got there. You see, this is what happens. I don't pay attention to the blueprint. And then I look in my exotic crafting and I find I have some badass weapon or piece of gear blueprint that I didn't even know about. So let's go here. And it'll show us what the new... Okay, shit, we got the bighorn. Let me look that up real quick. The talent on the bighorn. What is the talent on the bighorn submachine gun or assault rifle in the Division 2?
The Bighorn is an exotic assault rifle, not a submachine gun, and it has a unique talent called Big Game Hunter.
Yeah, it's an AUG. That's the type of weapon that is. It's a Steyr AUG, which kind of is both a assault rifle and a submachine gun, as it comes in both 9mm and larger calibers. Very cool weapon. I believe it's Austrian, created back in I think the 80s and the early 90s. But yeah, badass, very light. All right, so when you aim down the sights, the weapon toggles from full auto to semi. That's cool. Damage increases firing in the scoped semi-automatic mode dramatically increases your headshot damage, making it hit like a marksman rifle or high-power rifle. Every time you land a headshot while aiming down the sights, it increases your headshot damage by an additional % up to 25 stacks. That's cool. So it's kind of like the zooming in one,
Use some more crafting materials. I really should make myself a nice comfy chair.
but a little different. Instead, with headshots, instead of just how long you're zooming. Full auto when hip firing, or using a reflex sight, semi-auto when fully scoped. Okay, so if I wanted to use a full auto, I could switch it to a reflex sight so I can actually zoom a little bit and maintain that, but semi-auto when scoped. Hybrid weapon, it's used as standard high rate of fire, close to medium range, and as a hard-hitting sniper rifle when you're scoped in at a distance. It's a rare drop, comes from legendary difficulty strongholds or dark zone. Okay. Or retaliation. So that's a possibility too now. As you can see, I can craft some automated defense parts. And look at this, I'm at 44 out of 50 transceivers. So I will be able to craft the Vindicator rifle with my next, what do you call it, next retaliation. So pretty cool. You know, I'm very close. Now I'm just going to find something else, some other Black Tusk thing, and we'll pick that up in the next video probably. I might even, you know, drag that into the tail end of this, but we'll keep it short. Until next time, for now I'm going to see, yeah, see we got a Black Tusk execution. We got 2 Black Tusk executions here. I can come in from the dark zone, and then I can attack them from the west. But yeah, definitely worth the time, worth the you know, the time crunch ordeal of retaliation to get this this good gear. As you can see, you get downtown east. I'm hoping that's what I get again. It's probably going to flip it up on me and give me a different one, probably West Potomac Park or maybe downtown West next. But yeah, it pays off in more ways than one. Blueprints, freaking diamond transceivers to craft exotics, exotic caches, the full shebang, and of course, because of this event, everything goes a lot faster. You know, that's the best part of this. Look at that, we've got some of those bad mamma jammers over there.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Where are they coming out of? Oh shit, they're coming up behind my folks here. Don't mess with my peeps. Yeah, even with my shoddy aim, with sloppy controls, I'm still able, because I've done such a, you know, a damage build, and because of the assault event, to you know, hold my own. So it's a big perk to kind of replace your other like armor and stuff. Replace it with something better, like something that isn't compromising your damage, which I would suggest means going for at least 2. I'm talking fully hooked up. I could also do yeah, maybe I should do a bounty. Yeah, we'll do that as our what do you call it, our agitation here. That should really piss them off. I mean, multiple guys. Bounties are not easy either. When you're doing a heroic Black Tusk bounty, it's tough. You know, you really have to know your shit. You get sloppy with a bounty, you'll end up getting ripped up. It's basically like fighting a, it's almost like fighting a kill squad. It's basically the same kind of experience. This is probably just regular. No, this is shock ammo. Nice. And it's good I came through here anyway, because I need components. I'm really, really low on components. This site is not the best, but it's up there. The best food and water spots are in West Potomac Park. And components, the garage, is probably one of the best. Oh, look at that. Is that, no, that's a fucking outcast team. We'll bypass that.
Hostile control point nearby.
And there is an ammo case over here too. I try to memorize where every ammo case is, you know, so that when I'm doing these retaliations, I kind of have a feeling when I'm close to ammo. You know, even if you don't remember it, you know, consciously, subconsciously, you kind of feel where it is, you know, it just, you're like, oh, I know I need to keep my eyes peeled over here, and then boom, there you go. And you find it and you're good. Right there. I'm not sure if I've done, I think I've done Retaliation over here. I think it was an Outcast one though. And to enter this compound, I think I'm going to have to go all the way around though. I don't believe I can enter. I mean, I can jump that fence, but it's a dead end. The heck is going on? Are they attacking some civilians here? probably going to agitate them with this, and then I'm going to go and eat some dinner and come back and put a bow on this and get my Vindicator. Probably going to have to, well, actually, I don't know if I actually have enough resources to craft that presently, but enough rifle alloys, and I don't want to burn through all my resources, flipping the rifle alloys, so.
Man down! Man down!
Alright, this is going to be a really funky area to do this. This is like a really tricky area. If you're not careful here, you end up getting seriously fucked up by these guys. Alright, check this out. We're going to take out those two suckers in the rear. This is a pretty good spot for the turret. Now we're going to pop in here. This technique is called cutting the pie. When you come around a corner, I'm not seeing any enemies that I need to worry about moving up on my 6. Looks like they're going for the high ground. There's access through there. Maybe during a bounty, this area opens up from the rear as well, because normally you can only get into this area from that way, from the south. But, oh shit, look at this. They don't see me there. They don't see me. I'm gonna run up on this biatch, and it's party time. They're like, holy shit. I'm gonna talk about a bad day. Here we go. I don't need that at the moment, but if shit gets hairy, I can always fall back. Yeah, this looks like an old CDC triage center. Oh, I know this AO. This area is really tricky. Oh no.
That's your target.
Oh, nobody spawned out of here. That was cool.
Target down. Good job.
That's bad. That's bad cover. Bad cover. Can I even hit that?
You got the target.
Even though named enemies don't take as much damage from the
Hostiles are retaliating in
Yep.
Sherry
Holy
Square.
cannoli, look at that. That was one bounty and it got me through 50% agitation.
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
So, good pro tip there. That doing public executions is probably the fastest way to trigger a retaliation, because then you get these bounties, and then you can use those bounties to go after these fools and really kick it off. But yeah, breaking down all this shit too should give me some good resources, even though none of these zones have really provided too much any green equipment, which is the best because it breaks down for resources as well as protective fabric and receiver parts. Haven't really gotten any good mods yet for the smart cover, as you can see. Nothing high. There's a few that are alright, but explosive resistance is good. Bonus armor is nice. Damage to targets out of cover. I'm hoping to get one that'll be a 4%. I'm guessing that would be like a maxed mod. A god roll mod, but yeah. It's a pretty cool skill actually, because it gives you health too. You know, not the fortified one, but the assault one, or whatever it's called. Precision. Alright, so we'll do that.